Good day, good day, good day, everybody. I hope all is well wherever you are. I hope you're good. And I'm good. It's like Sekou and I were talking before the show. It's like a weirdness. I don't know how to describe it. It's like, I don't know. I can't quite articulate and give it words, but it's something a little off kilter, it feels for me. So welcome everybody. Welcome to SIP with Rev Melissa. I am Rev Melissa, and SIP is an acronym. SIP is an acronym that means Spirit in Practice. Spirit in Practice. And we're in practice. We're in practice. So let me share who I am. Someone sent me a DM yesterday that was new um, to SIP. So I'm going to introduce myself maybe twice or three times during the week. So I am Rev Melissa. I am an ordained interfaith minister. I am a religious science practitioner. I am a spiritual life coach. And I am the spiritual director, senior minister at Rockland Centers for Spiritual Living here in New York. And all of that is my ministry of joy. All of it is my ministry of joy. And it's my opportunity to be of service to people who are desiring to have an experience that is connected to their yes, connected to their reason for being here, what is theirs to do. And I say that I do that by living life in joy, and I support people in living life in whatever it is that they're living life in and as. So if you need support, you can send me a message through Facebook. All right. So good day, Vanessa. It was so good to see you over the weekend. It was wonderful. She's back on the West Coast, safe and sound. Wonderful. Wonderful to see you too. Linda, good day from Colorado. See, we were wondering if Mercury was in retrograde. I think I do have a sensitivity to it. I think I do. And good day, Simone. I hope you had a great vacation and welcome back to you. So, as we get into it, I've been doing, I guess they're one-offs this week because I haven't solidified a series for this week. So, I'm just going with the flow, which makes sense since Mercury is in retrograde. It all makes sense, right? It all makes sense. So, I could let it go a little bit more. Yes, yes, yes. So, yesterday I had shared something from my journal, Cosmic Journal. And today I'm going to share something else from the journal. So, maybe look at that. Cosmic, Mercury in retrograde. The universe. I just love the universe. Right? So, this is the Cosmic Journal series. It's a Cosmic Journal series. Let's just call it that for the rest of the week. So yesterday I shared the quote that the author of the Cosmic Journal referenced: "Follow your bliss." Right? Follow your bliss. And we've heard that. We've seen them on journals, other journals, right, that said follow your bliss. We received cards probably that says follow your bliss. And that quote is from Joseph Campbell. And this is the full quote that we talked about yesterday. "Follow your bliss, and the universe will open doors where there were only walls." So we are following our bliss. And one of the ways that we are following our bliss is by building our mental equivalent. What is it that you believe? What is it that you have? What is it that you desire? You have to build the mental equivalent of it. Okay? So today I was doing my morning practice as I always do. And I did my TM, which was also off. And then I went into my inspirational reading and my inspirational journaling. And so my inspirational journaling is kind of part of my inspirational reading too, because the author of the Cosmic Journal, Yannick Silver, writes throughout the journal, like every page. This is his writing. Every page has like stories and different things on it, right? So yesterday was Follow Your Bliss. And so today's was 3 wishes. 3 wishes. And I'm not going to read the whole thing because it's a lot. He wrote a lot on this particular day. But he's basically telling the story about a friend of his, Jordan, who was diagnosed with cancer, late stage cancer, and was dying. And Jordan was full of life, even though he had this diagnosis. And Yannick wind up interviewing him to get his perspective about life and, you know, the things that he's learned. And Jordan was young. He was only 30 years old when he passed away. And at some point, they got to talking about wishes. And so these were Jordan's final 3 wishes that he shared with Yannick. He said, 1, forgive freely. 2, love unconditionally. And 3, wish for more unlimited wishes, right? So we always put that one in, right? I want unlimited wishes. So that got me to thinking, right? What would my 3 wishes be? So that became my inspirational writing today. In my journal, I wrote what my 3 wishes would be. And so it wasn't as easy as I thought it would be. Like I really sat with it for a while, actually, because I wanted something like big, you know. And I remember when I was little and we would play, you know, the genie game. You know, you rub the genie bottle and you get a wish. Or when we would watch I Dream of Jeannie, right? And Major would, you know, say stuff and Jeannie would make it come true. I'm so dating myself, y'all. There was a show back in the day called I Dream of Jeannie. And there was I can't think of the actress name, but she was the genie. And she wind up being with a major. I think his name was Major. I can't sure. He might have been in the service something. And she would make all kinds of things happen to make his life easier. But sometimes it would make it more difficult. But anyway, I digress. So I was, thank you, Pamela. See, you're my people. Barbara Eden. Yes, Nan knows it too. Yes. Vanessa knows it, right? I love that show. Vanessa said, yes, yes. You're my people. You're my congregation of joy. Yes, yes, yes. So I got to thinking about what my 3 wishes would be. And so let me ask you all, what would your 3 wishes be? What would your 3 wishes be? I see you, Bonnie. She said, I had to have seen the reruns, Rev. You're too young. You're so sweet. Nope. I didn't see. I saw the original series. Yes, I did. So this is what came to me after a while. And I'm not sure if this is it either, but it's in this realm. It's in this realm. So my 3 wishes would be to live life fully, to live life fully, to love fully, and where's my third one? Oh, here it is. Oneness. That oneness is realized fully. So to live life fully, align with love fully. That's what I wrote. Align with love fully, and oneness realized fully. So those are my 3 wishes. Alive, love, and oneness fully. Those three things. I would love those three things, right, to be realized. And then I started thinking, okay, so I know you'll see I got fully in all those three things, right? So of course you'll know what I had to do. I just got curious. I said, let me just check the dictionary to see what fully means. And so fully means entirely and wholly. WHOLLY. That is what I want. Alive, love, and oneness. Entirely and wholly. That's what I want. Those are my three wishes, I think. So I started thinking about, well, am I doing that now? Right? I started to like check in with myself. And if I'm not, I need to start. And if I'm not, I need to do, and if I am, I need to do more of it in a very deliberate, intentional, conscious, persistent, consistent way. And what does that mean? That means that I have to build a mental equivalent, right? So wishes, right? Wishes is an opportunity to build our mental equivalent. Because guess what, y'all? Ain't no genie coming and saying, your wish is my command. It's that ain't how it work. You know what where the genie is? The genie is within you. The genie is within you. Yes? Thank you, Simone. Simone put in her three wishes. No more sickness, love each other, and peace. Yes, Simone. I had peace at first too. First, I had love unconditionally, like Jordan did, peace everywhere. And then I had equity for all. And then I thought, well, if there's love and peace, then there would automatically be equity for all. And then I finally came to the ones that I just shared. Live life fully, alive. Live life fully, alive. Love fully. Align with love fully. Oneness realized fully. Alive, love, oneness. So I have to build a mental equivalent of that in order for me to experience it fully, because I want to have the full experience of it entirely. So think about what your three wishes would be. And then know that you have to build the mental equivalent of it, right? You have to change. I have to change my thinking about those three things if they're not in alignment, right? I have to change. If I'm thinking anything about not living life alive, then I have to replace that with living life alive, right? In my thinking, in my talking, in my behavior, in my feeling tone, that's what I would need to do. So we're in our 30-day mental diet, 30-day mental equivalent. I knew one day I was going to do that. We're in our 30-day mental equivalent challenge. This is my day 11. Wherever you are, whatever day you're on, is fine. Keep going. Remember, you are changing your thought, changing your mind, changing a behavior, changing a habit, changing whatever it is that you're changing, right? You're replacing it with what you want to have. And you have to believe it. You have to know it in order to show it. Okay? And we're not changing back. Once we make up our mind is made up and we are moving forward and we are aligned with everything that we do is in alignment with that new thought, that new behavior, that new thing, whatever it might be. And if it's your quality that you chose for your mental equivalent, perfect. Perfect. Now You could also use your 3 wishes, whatever those might be. Pick one, and that could be your mental equivalent. So we have lots of options. So no one should be sitting at home saying, I don't know. I don't know. I'm giving you lots of options to choose from, right? So just make a choice, make a decision, and move forward. Be in true action. Okay? All right. Thank you, Simone, for sharing your 3 wishes. I take it everybody else is still thinking about it. And it took me a while. It took me a while to like narrow it down. It took me a while to narrow it down. So I'll check in with you tomorrow on that. If anyone wants to share their 3 wishes tomorrow, I'll circle back and ask. All right. So let me check in with Sekou.
I love
Hey.
I love it when you said when you're happy, you know it. We all clapped our hands. So funny. Like a knee-jerk response. I just immediately started clapping my hands back there. So that's pretty cool. Also, several people said that they had some trouble getting notifications for my show and your show. But now we know, according to Linda, Mercury's in retrograde. Things have been a little off all day. So that's what that is. It'll probably be fine. I got some error messages on this side too. I'm sure it's just this is Mercury wilding out. It's Mercury wilding out. And okay, so all that said, you were talking about I Dream of Jeannie. And before you even said it, I was thinking, yeah, the genie's inside. Of course, you know, whoever thought that before when seeing I Dream of Jeannie. But now, with all this education, with all this enlightenment, yeah, the genie is inside. And it's funny because this morning, I was reading another book you recommended. It was like How to Never Worry About Money Again.
Uh-huh.
Like that. Yeah, so I was reading that. And it said that out of 1,000 people, only 2 people know what they want. Out of 1,000 people, only 2 people know what they want. So if you don't know what you want, you know what you want now. It's being manifested right now at the door. It's manifested. Mercury is wilding out today. Mercury's wilding out.
Well, I know it's not a package from Gladys, so I'm not going to answer the door. I'm not going to answer the door. So, Sekou, do you have 3 wishes? Did anything come to mind?
You know what? I didn't even really think about the 3 wishes. Other than I thought there's 3 wishes, and I've been manifesting 3 things in terms of my quality: abundance, wealth, happiness. So I just kind of automatically inserted those. And then I went back to thinking about how I Dream of Jeannie matches up with this book that I was reading early this morning. I was like, look at all that synchronicity. Look at all that synchronicity. Like you can't manifest you can't manifest what you want if you don't know what you want. That's most of us have a vague idea of what we want. We want more money. Right. We want a nice life. No, you gotta be specific. You gotta be one of the 2 people of the 1,000 people who knows what you want.
That's right.
Then you can manifest. So I think that is a really good exercise in terms of the 3 wishes, knowing what you want specifically, because that begins the process of manifesting it.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Sekou. And I just want to I want to stress Emmett Fox 3 things that he says. And it's all in alignment with what we're talking about, of course. All power lies in creative thought, right? All power lies in creative thought. It's impossible to think one thing and produce another. So if your wishes is personal wholeness, but you're thinking I'm broken, I need to be fixed, then that's what's going to get produced, right? So we have to be thinking personal wholeness, believing personal wholeness, knowing personal wholeness in order to experience personal wholeness, right? It's an inside job. It's from within out. And then lastly, clarify your thinking on what is important. And I've really been drilling that down for myself throughout the day. when I'm getting ready to do something, I'm like, is this really important? Is it important for me to do this right now? Right? Because of the distractions. Is it important for me to do my laundry right now? When I start to think about, oh, let me sit down and just map out my sermon for Sunday. And then my next thought is, oh, maybe you should go wash the towels. Right? And sometimes, y'all, I go with let me go wash the towels, right? But is that important right now? So clarify my thinking on what is important, right? So there we have it. That's today. We'll see what comes through for tomorrow. Remember, we're in the 30-day mental equivalent challenge. Be clear. Be clear. I see you, Bonnie. Be clear about what it is that you want your life to be. Be clear. Be clear. The universe is always taking our orders. The universe is always saying yes. And start, if you don't know where to start with the feeling tone. Start with the feeling tone. Okay? All right. So, Bonnie, let me see what you have, love. Bonnie has good health, including mental health for me and my loved ones, my own place to live in an area that I like, being loved and being loved. Beautiful, beautiful, very clear, very precise. The universe has taken those orders, but we have to stay in alignment with it. No flip-flopping, right? And no figuring out the how. Trust, believe, and know, right? Trust, believe, and know, and do your part. So what's your part? So let's take your number one, Bonnie, real quick. Good health, right? Including mental health. So what are the things that I need to do in order to be in alignment with good health, good mental health? What do I need to do? What is the atmosphere of my thinking? Right? Your thoughts, your feeling, and your behaving have to align. That's how we build our mental equivalent. Beautiful. So peace and blessings, y'all. Peace and justice. We're living life in joy, connected to our yes.